Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. In this lesson, we will learn how to enlarge Japanese sentences using questions within a larger sentence. We're going to embed a question sentence to another sentence. For example, these two sentences here. So we have the simple question sentence, the interrogative sentence. Kino nani o tabeta? So this is an interrogative sentence in the casual form. What did he eat yesterday? Kino nani o tabeta? And then we have another sentence. Professor Yamashita doesn't remember. So this is a simple but complete sentence. Yamashita sensei wa oboete imasen. Professor Yamashita doesn't remember. Now we're going to say Professor Yamashita doesn't remember what he ate yesterday. Okay, so basically we're going to embed the interrogative sentence into the other sentence here. So we're going to say Professor Yamashita doesn't remember what he ate yesterday. How do we do that? We simply copy it. Copy the casual form. Okay, so we use the casual form here. Yamashita sensei wa kino nane o tabeta? But it doesn't end there. We add ka here. If there is a question word like nani, we add ka. Yamashita sensei wa kino nani o tabeta ka oboete imasen. Professor Yamashita doesn't remember what he ate yesterday. So this is enlarging the sentence. So here another one. We use doko. Mary-san wa doko ni sundeiru. Mary-san wa doko ni sundeiru. Where does Mary live? Where does Mary live? And this is an interrogative sentence, and another sentence below it is shitteimasu ka? Shitteimasu ka? Or anata wa shitteimasu ka? Do you know? Do you know? This is also a complete sentence, an interrogative sentence also. Now we're going to again embed this interrogative sentence at the top here. We're going to say, do you know where Mary lives? Do you know where Mary lives? So here we just again copy it. Mary-san ga doko ni sundeiru. In this sentence, when we embed one sentence to another, instead of using wa, the topic particle wa, we instead use ga when we embed the sentence. So, Mary-san ga doko ni sundeiru, and then we add again ka here. Mary-san ga doko ni sundeiru ka shitteimasu ka? Do you know where Mary lives? Mary-san ga doko ni sundeiru ka shitteimasu ka? Do you know where Mary lives? Itsu. So, Mary-san ga itsu Nihon ni itta? When did Mary go to Japan? So we're using the casual sentence, casual form here. Mary-san ga itsu Nihon ni itta? Another sentence is, watashi wa shitteimasen. Shitteimasen. I don't know. Shitteimasen. I don't know. So we're going to combine these two sentences here. Here we want to say, I don't know when Mary went to Japan. So how do we do that? Again, we copy it and then change wa into ga. So, watashi wa Mary-san ga itsu Nihon ni itta ka shitteimasen. So, Mary-san ga itsu Nihon ni itta ka shitteimasen. I don't know when Mary went to Japan. Okay? この漢字はどう読む？この漢字はどう読む？ How do you read this kanji? So here we use どう how. この漢字はどう読む? And then the other interrogative sentence is 知っていますか? 知っていますか? So we're going to say, do you know how to read this kanji? Do you know how to read this kanji? Again, we just copy it, but change wa into ga. この漢字がどう読む and then か。この漢字がどう読むか知っていますか? Do you know how to read this kanji? Okay? 旅行に行く。旅行に行く。Are we going on a trip? So, in this question, the answer is either yes or no. 旅行に行く. Since this is a question answerable only with yes or no, we use a different pattern or rule. So here we say 旅行に行くかどうか。旅行に行くかどうか決めましょう。So let's decide whether we are going on a trip or not. 週末旅行に行くかどうか決めましょう。This weekend, let's decide whether we are going on a trip. So, かどうか here is used when the question being embedded is answerable by yes or no. So, 旅行に行く is answerable by yes or no. So, we use かどうか. This is the pattern for questions with question word like nani, itsu, do. We use ka. But when the questions are answerable by yes or no, we use かどうか. Like this sentence here. And then we add わかりません, 知っています or 知っていません. Okay, another two sentences here. 誰か一番上手だ. 誰か一番上手だ? Who is the best? 誰か一番上手だ? Who is the best? And わかりません. I don't know. So we have two sentences here. We're going to combine them and say, I don't know who is the best. I don't know who is the best. So here, what we're going to do is just copy it, but remove da, which is the casual form of des. So we remove da and just say jozu and then ka. 誰か一番上手かわかりません. We do this for all na adjectives. So jozu is a na adjective. So when you see a na adjective, remove da. 誰か一番上手かわかりません. I don't know who is the best. Okay, so another example. あの人は学生だ. あの人は学生だ. That person is a student. So the casual form of des. Another sentence is わかりません. We're going to combine them and say, I don't know whether that person is a student. So あの人は学生だ. Here again, we drop da. So あの人が学生. And then whether, we use かどうか, かどうか, because this is only answerable by yes or no when turned into a question. So, あの人が学生かどうかわかりません. Again, change wa into ga when embedding into a larger sentence. あの人が学生かどうかわかりません. I don't know whether that person is a student. たけしさんは誰が好きですか? So, who is Takeshi in love with? たけしさんは誰が好きですか? The other sentence is 私は知っています or just 知っています 知っています I don't know. So we're going to say 知っています I know. 私は知っています I know. So we're going to say I know who is Takeshi in love with. So to say this, Takeshi-san ga, we change wa into ga again. Takeshi-san ga, dare ga, suki ka. So we remove des. Suki ka, shitemasu. Because we use the question word dare, dare. So we just use ka and remove des. 私はたけしさんが誰が好きか知っています. I know who is Takeshi in love with. Alright, let's practice by embedding these sentences into a larger sentence. So we have Anamae wa nan desu ka? Anamae wa nan desu ka? And we're going to say, I don't know what your name is, so wakarimasen. Anamae wa nan desu ka? And for the second one, America jin desu ka? Are you an American? I don't know whether you are an American. For the first one, Anamae wa nan desu ka? We have Anamae wa nani ka? Wakarimasen. Anamae wa nani ka wakarimasen. I don't know what your name is. Or America jin desu ka becomes America jin kado ka wakarimasen. I don't know whether he is an American. So we use kadoka because this is a yes or no question. Okay, so these are the other examples that we're going to do. Nihonjin desu ka? Is he Japanese? Nihonjin desu ka? I don't know whether he is Japanese. We say Nihonjin ka douka wakarimasen. Nihonjin ka douka wakarimasen. I don't know whether he is Japanese. Gakusei desu ka? Gakusei desu ka? He's a student. Is he a student? So we're going to say, I don't know whether he is a student. Gakusei desu ka becomes gakusei ka douka wakarimasen. I don't know whether he is a student. Gakusei ka douka wakarimasen. Kekkon shiteimasu ka? Kekkon shiteimasu ka? Is he married? Kekkon shiteimasu ka? So we're going to say, I don't know if he is married. So this is kekkon shite iru ka douka wakarimasen. Kekkon shite iru ka douka wakarimasen. I don't know if he is married. Kodomo ga imasu ka? Does he have children? Kodomo ga imasu ka? So we're going to say, I don't know whether he has children. So this becomes Kodomo ga iru ka douka wakarimasen. Kodomo ga iru ka douka wakarimasen. I don't know whether he has children. Ji ga kakemasu ka? Ji ga kakemasu ka? Can you write this character? So we're going to say, I don't know whether you can write this character. So that is ji ga kakeru ka douka wakarimasen. Ji ga kakeru ka douka wakarimasen. I don't know whether you can write this character. Nansai desu ka? Nansai desu ka? How old are you? We're going to say, I don't know how old you are. That is nansai ka wakarimasen. Nansai ka wakarimasen. I don't know how old you are. Shigoto wa nani o shite imasu ka? Shigoto wa nani o shite imasu ka? What do you do in your job? I don't know what do you do in your job. So here we say, Shigoto wa nani o shite iru ka wakarimasen. Shigoto wa nani o shite iru ka wakarimasen. I don't know what do you do in your job. Okay? Doko ni sundeimasu ka? Doko ni sundeimasu ka? Where do you live? So we're going to say, I don't know where do you live. That is, Doko ni sundeiru ka wakarimasen. Doko ni sundeiru ka wakarimasen. I don't know where do you live. Kyo nani o tabemashita ka? Kyo nani o tabemashita ka? What did you eat today? So we're going to say, I don't know what did you eat today. That is, Kyo nani o tabeta ka wakarimasen. Kyo nani o tabeta ka wakarimasen. I don't know what did you eat today. So mashita becomes ta only. Tabemashita, tabeta. Kino nani o shimashita ka? Kino nani o shimashita ka? What did you do yesterday? So we're going to say, I don't know what did you do yesterday. And that is, Kino nani o shita ka wakarimasen. Kino nani o shita ka wakarimasen. I don't know what did you do yesterday. And lastly, we have, どうやってここに行きましたか? どうやってここに行きましたか? How did you get here? So we're going to say, I don't know how did you get here. And that is どうやってここに来たかわかりません。どうやってここに来たかわかりません。I don't know how did you get here. Alright, thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you have learned something. If you like my videos and channel, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment in the comment section below. Thank you and see you in the next video.